We're here with D.O.A. from the League of Shadows, L.O.S. Preparedness Initiative. We here with Volume 2 of the Prepared Not Scared series of videos that we've been doing. We started off with the 3-day bag contents in the Volume 1, and we're going to pick up tonight with the actual bag itself. This week I've been talking to a few people about their 3-day bags, and I saw that a few of them were stuck just at the beginning with the actual acquisition of the bag to start putting the supplies into it. So I figured we'd do this video to show you what to look for as far as the backpacks themselves go. If you watched the last video, you'll know that this is my bag. This is my 3-day pack. This is a digital camo marine issue army bag. They call it the assault bag. And some pros and cons of all these bags. First of all, with this one. This bag has the mole straps on it. And this is some load-bearing gear that the military has designed. It's basically these loops go hand in hand with the straps of the accessorizing bags that they sell in the Army surplus store to go with these bags. So like for instance, on my assault pack, this is a medical pack that comes off another part of my kit, but I can actually hook this medical pack to my assault bag. That's a plus. When you get to, you know, carrying some more gear, I know for you beginners, you could fit most of your stuff into just the bag itself, but if you think you might acquire more gear down the line, then you probably want to go with something with this mold webbing, so your pack will be expandable no matter how big the initial size of the bag is. This holds my whole 3-day gear. Everything that was from the first video is in this bag except for my gun and a couple of pocket knives. And you can see it fits pretty good. It has space in the inside for a camel pack, different little compartments. But I will say one of the downsides to this bag is in this front slot, it's not compartmentalized, meaning it has no extra pockets in the inside of this one pocket. That's kind of a downfall just as far as keeping your gear organized inside of this pocket. It'll be kind of loose, but I deal with it. Another good thing is these side straps. It's for cinching the load. If you have a lot of gear, then this can tighten it up, keep your gear secure. Then in the front, we have these chest straps. This is a plus too, as well as these waist straps that buckle in the front. Now the good thing about this is, as far as the tightness to your body is what you're looking for. You want your backpack to be secure, not floppy, because if you get in a situation that's going to cause you to run, or you know, you might be carrying a big load, you don't want anything bouncing around on you. So these chest and waist straps, the mold webbing, and the cinch straps on the side is pros of this bag. Also, the camo itself is a pro because you know, camouflage is always handy. So the material's good. It's a good military grade backpack. Now from here, I want to go to my previous 3-day bag, and this is a cheaper bag. This assault bag is about $75–80 at the Allied surplus military store. So that's kind of expensive, kind of not, depending on your taste. But this bag here is from like Walmart maybe, or Big 5 or something to that effect. Ozark Trail brand, I don't know where that's from, but this is a cheaper bag, but it's also a good bag, and I'm going to show you why. First of all, it's got extra handles to be able to carry your load differently. The shape is nice, dome shape. In the inside, it has the camel pack compartment as well. It's also got a couple of other compartments, which is good. It's got the side cinch straps, like my bag does. Couple extra hooks for some extra gear. It does have the chest straps as well as the waist strap. It also has a space for a map, and that's what this is. If you ever see this on a backpack, it's probably a map pack where there's plastic enclosed in. Now I'll pull it out so you can see it. That's a little map pack, so that's pretty handy as well. Also, another good part of this bag is it has extra space at the bottom. Now, of course, space is definitely something you want in your bag. You don't want to have a bag that's too big, but the good thing about this bag is it starts off small, but you can expand it to fit an extra load in there. That's always a plus. Also, the last thing on this bag is it has a hood to put over the whole bag to make it water repellent. So that's a good thing too. This is a camping kind of design bag, as you can see. So for those of you that might not want to spend as much money on the bag but still get a quality bag, I would recommend something like this. Like I said, chest straps, waist straps, compartmentalized, and it holds a lot of gear. Alright, the next bag is a smaller bag. This is a Nike bag, and I wanted to do this because this is probably closer to what type of bag you may have in your home if you have a backpack already. You know, just a more fashion bag. It's a little bit smaller, and I'll say this. As far as me being a larger size male, my clothes take up a lot of my space in my bag. So I would prefer, or I would recommend, a slimmer line bag like this for a female. It should do good for all of your clothes and gear. Females' clothes and gear, I should say. It's a good, comfortable bag, but it doesn't have the chest straps, the waist straps, and some of the extra pockets or the mold webbing like the military bag. So that's kind of a downside to this bag. But you can make it through with this bag if your gear fits securely in it. So that's another option for you guys. The next one is another Nike bag. Okay, this one is an upgrade from that one though. As you can see, it's more compartmentalized, has extra pockets. This is actually my automotive bag from my car, but I just brought it to show you a couple of the features. One of the main major features I would say look for. They do this in military bags as well as camping bags now, and hunting bags. This is a skateboarding bag, but that Velcro in the front is like another pocket designed to carry a skateboard. But I wanted to show you because I would use it to carry a rifle or a shotgun, and that could be a good use for it. So if you see bags or you know that your loadout is gonna consist of maybe a larger firearm, you might want to look for something like this on the front of your bag to help you carry your firearm, unless you got a lanyard or even still and so. This is a pretty nice bag. You can see they kind of copied some of the mold type of webbing in the front as the military for load bearing. You can see you can put a walkie-talkie case or something on the front of it if you had to. So this is a pretty decent bag. And the last bag I want to show you guys is the biggest one. This is what I call my family bag. Or, you know, this is a 3-day plus bag. Now, the bag, the backpack part of it is smaller. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger than this Nike bag I previously showed you, but not quite as big as my 3-day assault pack. It's made by Osprey brand. You can get this at a camping store like REI, I think is where I got mine. But the plus about this bag is it connects to this bigger bag, which is like a rolly suitcase. So if you had kids that might not be able to carry bags in their gear, you could pack your whole family's gear up into this along with your gear, or however you know you want to do it. But it'll have more space basically, so you could pack some kids or a couple of family members' gear into one bag. It'll be large, but also it has the pulls for a suitcase, wheels, smooth wheels, but it also has this spot, the bottom, if you want to carry the whole load like a backpack. It's convertible and it's comfortable because it's made by a dependable brand. So I don't know how prevalent these type of bags are now, but if you come across one or you have one, that's a plus right there. And so basically, just to run it back down real quick, you want to look for chest security, waist security, comfortability, space allotment, and the compartments as far as organizing your gear. So look for that and go back through this video and check all the different types of backpacks so you can see the pros and cons of each, and just figure out which one's the right one for you or the right one for the time being. Also, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is basically running into our next video, which is going to be on the tier system, layering of clothing as well as your bags. This is a vest rig that I have. It has a smaller bag on it. As you can see, it's got the chest snaps, it's got the waist snaps, but it's actually a belt and a vest combined. We're gonna go over this type of stuff in the next video, but as you can see, I have a smaller backpack on mine that I packed underneath my actual 3-day bag. We're gonna show you guys how to layer up and what type of clothing to wear. And as you can see, I got some of the mold gear on this, which is allowing me to carry more stuff. So for some of our people that want to go more advanced or just want to see what the next level to it is, we're going to give you guys a rundown in the next video. But I want to thank you for tuning in with me, man. Everybody rocking with the L.O.S, League of Shadows. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Man, hit us up in real life, man. This ain't no joke. If you need help, get in contact with one of us. Easy Music, Chief Squad, man, J-Rob the Chief. You know what it is, man, all day. Man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Keep rocking with us. We'll have a video for you next week.